Hey, Tiffany. How are you? I was working on my hair. I'm not even done yet. Hey. Hey, Kia. Hey, Marsha. Hi, Amber Williams. I know you sent me a gift. I got a question. Did you send the holder too and the sheets? I know you sent the sheets. Did you send the baby holder too? Cause I received both gifts. If you did send that, thank you. But I wasn't sure if both gifts came from you. Hi Jazz. Hi Burgers Village. Hi Quanah Cowell. Hi Nikki Tips. Hey, I'm a little late. So I don't know if y'all know, but I got my first overnight with baby boy. And it was from Saturday to Sunday. So she dropped him off Saturday morning, and I kept him till like 8:30, I think 9:30 Sunday. Okay, thank you so much, Amber. Because I was looking all over trying to find who sent it. I didn't see a tag, so I could thank you. But I wanted to make sure trust me, I remember names. I remember, one thing I do remember is names. I don't know, I'm very photogenic. I can see a name one time and remember where else I seen it at. So I received both gifts. I'm trying to figure out that baby carrier though, because like it's real confusing, but I'm gonna figure it out. I tried to put him in it, what was that, Sunday afternoon, and I couldn't even figure it out. Thank you, your ride or die. I'm so excited, y'all. When I tell you the meeting went so well, so he will be home in December. The only down part about the meeting was one of the people that are on my side, yes, thank you. One of the people that were on my side stuck up for my children's father. And I didn't like that. I'm not trying to be funny. No, I just got on. I just got on. I'm not trying to be funny, but I was so pissed when they stuck up for my children's father. I was pissed about that. It was like they focused on me and everything I did well and why I'm getting overnights and how I got to put him on my case plan downtown to make sure I get any kind of benefits for him to help me with him as far as wig, getting like the little 480 a month and all of that. And we discussed all of that and how we were going to go about doing that. And so we discussed that I would still keep my 3 days a week, as well as the Saturday to Sunday overnight. So I did my first overnight. I did vlog. I just haven't placed it out yet. I've been doing a lot. So I'm going to have to get back on them story times and record them on Fridays to go out Saturdays, because Saturdays be the day I be with him all day long. So we're going to have to rearrange some stuff. But yeah, I was pissed. Like, they focused on me and then they got to him asking him what his case plan was and why he didn't do anything. And he got to talking, breathing hard like, yeah. Why my stuff trying to unconnect? My Wi-Fi better stay working. Hi, Ashley. Thank you. I was working on my hair, but I was like, let me jump on this live and just finish the rest of my hair tomorrow. But thank you, Ashley Barrett. But they jumped in there and they saved him. Was like, oh, he's a single father. He's got 2 kids. You know, their mom passed away. And then here come Faith. He went and got custody of Faith. And then the new baby. And then his case was unexpected. I'm not trying to be funny, but baby girl, I know a man who's a single father to 2 children who has gastroparesis and way more health issues than him, and he handled his business. And then when we was dating, he was making sure I was straight too. So I don't want to hear excuses for no man. That's, I don't know, that's like enabling or whatever you want to call it. Like, stop trying to get him out of stuff. Like, they gave him a case plan. He did not complete it. When it came to his son, he did not take his son, so we wouldn't have to go through this. Like, I have no sympathy. Call it tough love, call it whatever, but I have no sympathy, baby daddy, boyfriend, nothing. When you do wrong, you're wrong. And I'm going to hold you accountable for it. I used to be a dummy back in the day and just be like, oh, I love him and blah, 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 blah. No, when you're wrong, you're wrong. So yeah, other than that, the meeting went well. I know I'm still kind of PO'd about the person that tried to jump in there and save him. And I was like, I didn't get saved when I got this case. I didn't get saved when I needed someone to take my baby. He had to go to foster care. So why y'all saving him? What about me? I had to work this case. And truth be told, I'm thinking about opening a case with them. Yes, he should have had a fee to have foster. Yeah, he shouldn't have had to. That pissed me off. The fact that then he's still on me like, we not gonna live out. We gonna do everything out of my pocket and out of our pockets. No, why? So you can leave me hanging when I need something from him? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna be dumb enough to do that. Yeah, she saved him, and then my social worker was like, Miss Saunders, are you okay? And I was like, mm-hmm. She was like, I can see it all over your face when somebody jumped in to save him. Because I told her weeks in advance, I'm not saving him. Don't you save him. Don't stick up for him. Don't nothing. Two of the people that was going to be there was like my therapist and somebody else, and they couldn't be there, so I had to put them on speakerphone on three-way and put it down on the table. And boy, when she jumped in there and saved him, that made me mad. Because, like, stop saving him. Nobody saved me. Like, why are you saving him? Hey, Super Sparkly. But yes, I'm getting overnight visits every Saturday. I think I like 8 or 9 in the morning and until 9:30 the next day on Sunday. So y'all will be seeing a lot of him on the gram, on my story over the weekend and stuff. When these weekends be hitting. How y'all doing? What's going on with y'all? Because, honey, it's up for me. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I'm just ready for him to come home. And baby boy is definitely wild. He is so wild. Yeah, I don't do the saving men thing. Nope. I don't care if I'm laying with you. I'm so happy for you. I've been trying to do YouTube for the longest. Can you give me some ideas? I seen Kia, what's her name? Kia Bianca in here. And I agree with her. You got to tell your business a little bit to get somewhere. If you don't want to do that, just find something real interesting to do. You really got to kind of, like, you got to be willing to be vulnerable. That's the way to put it. You got to be willing to be vulnerable. If you're going through a situation in life and you feel like you need help or support when ain't nobody there to support you physically around you, open up your YouTube, talk about whatever's going on with you, and that's how you would start. That's my first tip. You don't know how to edit videos? Well, I use Capcut, and that's like, but I pay like, I think $5.99 or something like that to edit because I want to use like the pro features of it. And I got a lot of edit stuff on my phone and on my iPad. I have LumaFusion, which cost me a one-time fee of $30. I think if I delete it and put it back on, I'll never have to pay for it because I already paid $30. I have CapCut. And then back in the day when I first started, I had an LG stylo and I used KineMaster. And I used to keep the little KineMaster logo and that's how I started for real. And now I use, you know, CapCut. You just gotta start. You just gotta do it. Like, look for something that ain't nobody else doing, or tell, you know, what's going on with you and gather support around you if that's a thing. I needed support during what I was going through. So that's how I started my channel. And like me losing my son was like a real devastation at that time. And I was real messed up about that. And that's just what made me start. Yes, they are. I got to put this vlog out. Y'all, I'll be scared to put certain stuff on the vlogs with Xi'K because I was feeding him. This weekend I fed him some, I smashed up some macaroni and cheese and fed it to him because he about to be 1. But I was feeding him with the spork, but just being real careful. And I just be scared, like, well, what if a social worker see that? Should I put that in there? The first overnight went really good. I ain't gonna lie, we had a hard time putting him to sleep. Like, I think she said she put him in the bed at 7:30. And I'm trying to keep with that bedtime because I don't want to, like, kind of do too much with the switching the bedtime because he won't get used to what he's used to. So we tried to gave him a bath with some bath time thingy, and then bath time soap, and then lotioned him down. And then, like, we went to put him down. Thank goodness his dad was here until like 11:30 at night because he didn't leave till we made sure he was asleep. We had to put him in his cushion inside of his crib, because like for some reason he would not sleep in the crib. He got to kicking around in the crib, and you know the mattress is loud. It's plastic, but it's loud and it makes sound. So like he knew when he wasn't in my arms no more, or on a soft surface like my bed. So we took his little cushion, put him in the cushion, and then his dad picked up the whole cushion and put it inside the crib. And he slept till about like what, 6 in the morning. And then I got up and I gave him like a 4-ounce bottle. I don't give him like a full 8-ounce bottle on the wake up. And I changed his diaper. He spit up a little bit, so I took his clothes off and changed his pajamas, wiped him down, put him back on something else clean, and then laid him back down. And then we got back up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I fed him breakfast. It went real good. And then the next day just went basically how any other visit would go, like during the 3 weeks that I had visits. So it went good. It was pretty cool. I don't know. Saturday, I might just have to let him go to sleep when he's ready to go to sleep. I think it's just to change the scenery and that he's in a different place. Then we was using like the little lights over his bed, and I think he just knew that, hey, this is a different place. I'm not used to this. Where am I? So it was different. So I think next week, this Saturday is going to be kind of difficult, but I'm going to deal with it. I didn't know his dad was going to help the first night, but he did. But yeah, it went really, really well. And so I vlogged a little bit. I did a lot of voiceover stuff with Xi'K. Hopefully they don't turn the comments off. The link is a video about the ergo. I struggled with it too when I first got mine. Laugh out loud. Okay. Okay, so yeah, because I need that link. Because I was like, it's so confusing. And I got it sitting in his crib because I said, I'm going to figure this out before tomorrow. Because tomorrow I want to put him in it and use it. And thank you so much for sending that. Because I was like, why is it so complicated? Where do the legs go? How do I strap it around me? Yes. I'm so excited. But they said at the meeting he will be home in December. So supervision protection won't start till December. I didn't know that. I thought it starts like October-ish. Might have to get a pillow or a teddy bear so he can feel something while asleep. It might be a little time before he just... I think so too. And I think that I'm just going to have to be... I ain't going to say I'm not lenient with him, but we kind of just tried to keep him on the schedule that his temporary home has him at, which is at 7 o'clock, 7:30. And I was trying to keep up with that so I wouldn't change too much, so he wouldn't go back to her and have a hard time going to sleep. So I was just doing that, like, you know, and then when he comes home for good, then we'll do it at bedtime that's feasible for me. But I think this weekend, I'm just going to have to tolerate him being up as long as he wants to, figuring out how to rock him to sleep at night to get him to go down for nighttime until he adjusts. So you're right about that. I think it's going to take some time for him to adjust. I should have really vlogged how hard it was to get him to sleep. It took like 2 to 3 hours. And then it was like his dad would go in there and rub his little chest and stomach. And then I would go in there. He'd be like, let him see your face while I'm standing here rubbing him. Maybe that'll help. It was like he would close his eyes and be sucking on his pacifier, but he would wake right the hell back up. And I'm like, man. And then I kind of felt myself getting a little itchy. Like, he not trying to go to sleep. He gonna have to go in his cushion on my bed until he go to sleep. So then we put him in the cushion in my bed. I had my arm around him, slid my arm from around him, let him lay in the cushion, and then we picked up the whole thing and put it in the crib, and he stayed asleep till like 6:30. We just had to work it out. It was a lot, but we did it. So yeah, we tried. That's all we can do. I mean, if it was, I never had this issue with any of my little kids because I've had them when they were infants. So like this is a little different because it's like I have a child that I have to get readjusted to things. So this part is difficult, but I know that that's what it is. So yeah, it's gonna be a little time before he readjusts. And we giving him table food a little bit, fed him some Popeyes macaroni and cheese, you know, that type of thing. I gotta yes, I definitely do. Because, like, I was expecting for my children's father not to be here the first night, but he decided to stay the first night and help. But that might not happen next weekend. So I got to gear myself up for doing it by myself, you know. So that's going to be the task. And that's when I'm going to really pick up the camera. But I should have vlogged how hard it was for us to get him to sleep. Because that would have been some realistic stuff. Because getting him adjusted was not easy the first night at all. But yeah, I'm going to work through it. Then he got his little play mat that go on the floor that I got from his foster mom. So like, my therapist wasn't able to bring me the gifts that she got him because I forgot to send her that daggone address. Yeah, he was here to help. He was helping. And I was shocked that he even did that because I was like, huh? He was like, it's going to be times when you talking now, but we going to see if that talk is game. He like, it's going to be times where you going to want me to get him and I'm going to get him. We going to see. But don't just be talking because you want out of something. I hope you really mean that. But we're definitely going to see. Because my foot's still on your neck. This business as of how we need to parent him right now. I have no tolerance for stupid stuff. But yeah, y'all gonna see his dad on a vlog that I just did recently. Because I can't tell the man, no, you can't come over here while he's here. Oh, yeah, that's actually, y'all actually want to do that. If his dad come next weekend, that's what we going to do. We're going to wear him out. Take him a couple places, wear him out, make him sleepy, and then bring him home and let him go to sleep. And that's definitely what I can do. And then I'm trying to work that gift that Amber Williams got me because I can walk around with him a couple times around, even if it's like at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, put him in the little carrier and walk around, do rounds around the building until he fall asleep and bring him back in the house. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do whatever at this point. If I got to walk him in his stroller, it's all in how you do it. So he has to readjust. But man, when I wish I could record when I be first getting him from the foster mom, because he be kicking and he be holding his arms out like he know when I come out the building to come get him, that is me. Like he be kicking and reaching out for me, smiling, just a big old smile. He know I'm his mama though. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on so far. I done sat up here and tried to sweep and mop these floors. House is a mess. Not too much anymore. I've been going down the damn Diddy rabbit hole, watching all these Diddy videos, these conspiracy theories or whatever. It's a mess. I've been laying across my bed watching them so much. I'm like, ooh. And so I've been being lazy. Let me see. Yeah. I really gotta tomorrow I get to see what I'm not even missing that many days with him anymore either. I used to be dreadful of the weekend and now I'm not no more because it's like I skip Friday. I only don't get to see him on Mondays and Fridays. So like today is Monday, he's back tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't get to see him Friday, but Saturday and Sunday. So I don't miss that many days. Like I'm excited for that. Because it's like I got him the whole week. But my social worker says she's going to elongate the visits that I have, the hours of them, and let me keep the 3 days. Her supervisor said she can keep the 3 days that she's getting and the 4 hours each day. And then my social worker said she'll elongate the hours on that. So it's like I have him a full day, all 3 days, and then add an extra day to the weekend. So then I will have him for like the whole weekend. It'll feel like he actually at home. Yes, I love it for me too. I'm just so ready. I was excited to get him dressed and put him in his little jean outfit. Y'all will see it in the vlog. And I was supposed to go somewhere and take him out. Hi, Tamika Davis. I was supposed to go somewhere and take him out, but I didn't get to because his dad wanted to come and sit that day and be with him. So I didn't get to take him out. I'm probably going to start traveling with him. I don't have to catch the city bus. I do Lyft or Uber, but I probably just catch the city bus just to take him somewhere to make him tired, you know, and come back home because it's a long journey when you got to catch them buses. So we about to be getting out, vlogging our outings and stuff. I was supposed to go to my cousin's house, didn't make it because he wanted to come see about his child. So, yeah. That's pretty much what's going on. I'm probably going to get off of here for a second because I got a video I need to upload. I'm probably not going to do another video about what we just talked about here because I feel like I already talked about it and they just going to have to catch the replay. But, yeah. Thank you. I'm trying to. And it's like our business because like he be telling me feed him some mashed potatoes and vegetables with baby food meat. Give him a good bath and I bet he will be. And that's exactly how I did it, Kia. I fed him, what did we do? Because I told my baby dad, I said, my way of putting my baby to bed is give him some baby food, thicken it up with some baby cereal or rice, feed it to him so it's thick. Then we give him the bath. After we give him the bath, then we give him the bottle. So that way he full from the food. He then got his nice comfy bath. And then we, you know, give him that bottle and that should put him out. It didn't even work the first night. But you're right, Kia. I'm definitely going to start doing that. Baby food meat. Yep. I need to find some. I'm trying to think. Oh. They got like baby Vienna sausages too, I think. But it be saying like you can't feed it to him till he won. Let me see. This is his whole cabinet. And I bought him some snacks. He got everything in this cabinet. It's like all his baby food jars. He got baby food in my closet in a box, in a Gerber box that his dad bought. He got everything. And I told the foster mom, I said, I'm not going to buy no more baby food because he finna be one. And I doubt it would use all that baby food up by the time he won. So, like, we going to have to start feeding him table food because he got what? Let me see. 64 at the top, 2 at the bottom. So, yeah. We definitely going to do that. So what y'all did this weekend? Oh, yeah, and I'm about to do a story time. This Friday, I'm going to record a story time. And it's going to be about how Miss Pearl gaslit me into making me think that my baby dad wasn't my baby dad. I know that sounds like crazy. But that story time about to be crazy. Mashed potatoes and gravy, greens juice, and cornbread and oatmeal. Heck yeah. And then give them the soft part of the cornbread. I should have bought some Jiffy Mix. And what's funny is I went and bought him potatoes from the grocery store. I bought a whole bag of little potatoes from the grocery store that I want to peel, boil, put some milk in there and butter and feed it to him. And I bought a jar of gravy. And I bought some, I don't know, because I told my baby that I want to go get, like, food that I can cook just for him. They also have lavender baby bath stuff to help them get sleepy. Oh, that's what I used. I used Johnson's lavender baby bath. And it was kind of like, I used Dove Baby in the daytime. And I used Johnson's lavender at night for him. So on Tuesdays, I give him a bath. And then on Saturdays, I give him a bath because ultimately I have to put him down to go to sleep. So I be wanting to use that lavender Johnson's bath to put him down. And I try to like feed him like some baby food or maybe some food. It's going to start being table food. And then give him a bottle and try to get him down. But normally when I sit up and hold him, he go right to sleep. So I'm way more happier than what I was because I'm getting more time, more days, overnight. And it feel like I'm getting 2 days on a weekend. So she dropped him off Saturday morning. And I keep him till Sunday, 9:30. So it's like I get almost like 2 days. So that made me feel a lot better about like, you know. Because she was going to come get him at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, I don't care if you want to leave him till later on in the evening. You good? No, you good, Kia. It's okay. And yep, it will. And this, I'm gonna go more into death vlogging this past Saturday, because I really wanted to show like I was like pissed after we got him to sleep. I was like, I could have vlogged that because we had a hard time. And I wanted people to see the realistic of adjusting my baby to my home. And I felt like that would have been so realistic to vlog that. And it was like his dad was standing over his crib trying to get him to sleep. Then we was whispering, holding down the door handle, making sure we didn't slam nothing to keep him asleep. It was a lot going on. And I wish y'all could have seen that because that would have really been like some real stuff. But if I'm here by myself or whether his dad is here next Saturday, I'm definitely going to vlog that. Because like it was not easy. I thought I had it in the bag. I was like, oh, it's going to be a piece of cake. We going to feed him, give him his bath, strip his clothes off, give him his bath, put him on something clean, then give him his bottle, and then hold him for a minute and put him right to sleep. He going to go straight on down because I done did this before. This my 4th child. And child, when it was time for him to go to sleep, it was not that easy. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? Celestine, this is a readjustment. This ain't, you had him since he was born in your custody. This different. Like, he used to someone else's house. You got to readjust. And I'm telling you, that was some real live difficulty. And I'm vlogging it the next time because it was tough. I don't know. It may be easy the next time. You right. He was like, I'm going to show you. I was like, boy, if you don't go to sleep. Yup. So, yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I did like a half an hour live. I know probably a lot of people are gonna probably watch the replay. I'm gonna get off of here. More closeness for bedtime. You need a granny rocking chair. Yeah, I know, right? Trust me, I'm about to go shopping because my social worker she said when the case get close to him coming actually home, she's gonna give me a $200 Amazon gift card to buy whatever I want to buy for him. So like that might be something I purchase. Sing to him at night. Oh yeah, we do the what do we do? I'm Jenny Aiko Sleep Soul for babies. And I put that on, and during the little tunes, you hear the shh, shh, like somebody actually shushing on a track. And it puts him right to sleep within 5 to 7 minutes. Child, that didn't even work, but I might try singing too. I ain't much of a singer, but I will try. But normally when I sit on my bed and just hold him and rock him and play something gentle and cut out all the lights, we cut out every light in this house to try to get him to adjust that it was nighttime. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to start doing that. But, yeah, this next vlog going to be something. I mean, I might be in for a surprise and he might go down, but I'm going to vlog it. But, yeah, y'all, I will see y'all. I'm going to release this. I think I should release this vlog tomorrow. It's already done, but I think I should release this vlog tomorrow. We're going to see. So, I will talk to y'all later. It's 10:02. I know y'all got to go to bed and go to work and everything else. I got to finish this hair of mine. I done threw it in like a little top pony. Hey, sweetness. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing better. And I'm going to finish this up. Y'all, it be taking me a minute to put out videos because my skin, my eczema, be having a flare up and it's horrible. And I don't like getting on camera with my flare because like my cheeks be having like the darkest marks. So like I be trying to clear my skin up before I get back on camera. Or at least have my hair done or something. Hey friend, I'm going to have to rewatch. I was braiding my son's hair and I forgot. We in a different time zone. Yup. It's not here till yup. It's 10:03 here. I'm about to put the kids. That's good. Good night, lovely. Have some flowers. Good job. Thank you. And I appreciate all of y'all tuning in to my motherhood journey, telling me how good of a mom I am. That really helps because, you know, there's a lot of people, and I don't care about saying her name because it is what it is, and that's me being real. Pearl used to say things about me. Thank you. I love you too. Used to say that I was a piss poor mother. I wasn't gonna be nothing. Telling my kids, you're not gonna be like your mom. What's so bad about me? What, that I didn't graduate? What, that I had kids at a young age? Like, what's that supposed to mean? So, like, a lot of people talk bad about my motherhood. I went through this case, and it was like, when I went through this case, to be honest, I never thought that I was not supposed to get Ezekiel back. Because the way that Xi'K VllO looked, they were trying to make sure he went into permanent custody. Because they made it look like I can't care for him by myself at all. So, like, yeah, I'm just thankful that I had a good social worker on my case. And I'm definitely thinking about suing. I don't know. Some people are saying that they have immunity and sometimes they don't. I'm thinking about suing because I feel like this could have been different, you know? Yeah, I'm not anymore because I'm doing way. And you know what? When this whole case went down, I didn't involve her. She knew nothing about my son being took. And keeping her out of my business during this case did a lot. If she would have got involved, she would have helped to keep him in the system. And I wasn't going to have that. So a lot of people in my biological family don't even know that I was going through this. I kept quiet about it because I was like, when you let people know, they're going to pray on your downfall, you're not going to get him back. I mean, Pearl was patting my back when I was in court losing custody of my kids. And then this so-called hoe named Keisha was talking about, you not going to give these kids to no white lady over my dead body. You going to give them to somebody you know. You know Pearl. Pearl raised you. And she was patting my back talking about, stop crying. You going to get these kids back. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. And then for the first year and a half, she ain't let me see my kids at all. At all. Like, it was a mess. And so, like, I just kept quiet about it. She didn't know nothing. I think she knew something, but not too much. But she was praying on my downfall, talking about, that's why she ain't got him. She didn't need him. Who is you to be saying that about somebody? Bitch, you never had your grown kids. What made you feel good was that you raised mine to make up for that you didn't raise yours. But you're not going to tell that story, is you? No. You're not no better of a mom than I am. Over here judging folks. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, this case could have went so different. That case, my old case from 15 years ago was closed for years. I feel like y'all could have came in, did supervision protection, knocked on the door however many times you needed to, and kept my newborn baby at home. It's the fact that y'all went and took him based off of a case that's been closed for years. So I do feel like I have a case, and I'm thinking about suing. Hey, G baby. So, I don't want to say too much, but somebody I'm working with is telling me what kind of lawyer to get and who to get to try to sue them. It was because of money. It had to have been because I've never heard of, I have a baby in the hospital. Y'all asked me a question saying like, are your other kids at home? And then I say, no, they was in legal custody of someone else, but they're about to age out. And then y'all call Children's Services right then and there. Say what? Like, that case been closed for 15 years. Y'all could have just seen what was going on, seen that the baby wasn't neglected, did supervision protecting to close the case 6 months after that. There was no need for them to take him. And then y'all told me in my face, you didn't do anything wrong with Ezekiel. It's just that you had a case previously. What? For you to say that in my face and actually say that shit? Like, made me feel some type of way. And y'all took him for nothing because there was never not a complaint about how I take care of Ezekiel. There was never a complaint about me being like lack of care or displaying any kind of neglect with him. The whole year that I've had this case, I've glid through this case by myself on my own. So, oh yeah, about how I may be opening up a case with Children's Services, but I heard somebody told me they got immunity, and then I'm not sure if they really got immunity or not, but I definitely want to open up a case and sue because, like, I got him right back. I lost him for a year, and I did awesome getting him back, and y'all took him for nothing. They didn't, and I think I can sue for that. Y'all took him based off of 15 years ago. And most of them shits was allegations. And some of them allegations I was hearing sitting around the table came from somebody that was recently in my face 2 years ago. So, bitch, you was in my face. We done flew to Vegas and everything. And you was the one that called on me because you was the only one that used to say, oh, this lady used to have her kids this day or on the weekends. And you was the only one that was arguing with me about it. So you was the one called down there. It's crazy. I was just like, wow. So it made me feel like everybody around me be a snake. So now I'm not. When I move into family housing, then they had in there that my son had got thrown in a dumpster, which even when my son was here visiting with my son, he even told the social worker, my mom didn't throw me in a dumpster. Another kid in the neighborhood did that. My mom actually tried to get me out of the dumpster, and she went to go to the bathroom in her apartment downstairs because she knew I was outside, and she had my cousin watching me. But my cousin got up to go in the neighbor's house and say hi to somebody, and within that split second of me being watched by my cousin, a kid from the neighborhood threw me in a dumpster while my mom was in the bathroom. I'm telling you, they knocked at my door and was like, your baby in a dumpster, your baby. I'm like, my baby in a dumpster? Man, I go to rush outside. I said, oh, hell no. Because Maya done got up from watching him and went to go speak to the neighbor. It was crazy. I would have said nothing until after he was discharged to your custody. Um, yeah. I wish I would have never told that hospital that I had kids in legal custody that are about to be grown. If I would have never said that, Ezekiel would have came home to me. If I would have never mentioned that, now I know something new. Don't never mention that you had a case. Don't never mention it. Act like, oh, your kids at home? Yep, they at home. They fine. That's what I should have said. I should have made everything like it was like, and he would have came home from the hospital. I'm pissed about that. So like, even I was told if I have to ever take Ezekiel to the hospital, like say he fall and hurt himself. Yeah, I was being honest. I was at my appointment, prenatal appointment, and she said, we want you to go see the social worker. It's just to make sure you have everything you need for the child and before he comes home and before you birth him. And I said, oh, okay. And so I'm talking to the lady. She seemed real cool. And I guess she had asked me about, do I have other children and are they at home or something? And I was like, no, they're actually in legal custody of someone else, but they're about to be grown now. I waited on purpose to have another baby when they were grown. Like, what? Yep. No, they didn't ask me if I had a case. They just asked me where my kids were at home. And I wish I would have never said anything. But now I know what's T now. So, like, say if Ezekiel running around and he fall and he hurt himself just by being a boy and being a child, never mention that you had a CSB case. Just go in there like, hey, this is what's wrong with the baby. He failed, blase, blase. Let them fix him up and don't say nothing else. I know now. Hey, Mashonda. Yes, we're definitely celebrating that. Yep, mine was a target. They may have asked because the system may have placed a red flag on your name. One of my sisters had that. I thought red flags only come from like if you have a baby and like you was doing something hardcore like drugs and coming into the hospital drunk or drugged out giving birth. I thought that was what that was from. Cause like my case, see, okay. So the way I imagine it is if it's a red flag on your name when you give birth at the hospital, it's because you have an open children's services case. My case had been closed since 2012. We're in 2020 something. My case was been closed for years at the point of 2020, whenever he was born. So, like at the point of 2023 when he was born, my case had been closed for 13, 14 years. Now, where you have a red flag in your name is when, say somebody I know got CSB case and they kids still in custody and they still visiting and they still going through CSB and they gonna have a baby right now while they got a CSB case fighting for another child and they get pregnant while they fighting for another child. Now, you gonna get a flag because, girl, you should have waited to get pregnant when your case was closed. Why would you do that while your case open? Don't never get pregnant while you fighting for another kid. Don't do that. I wasn't fighting for my previous children. They had took them, didn't give me a chance, and the case had been closed for years. They literally say when I go into these meetings that I had mentioned during my pregnancy that I had other kids and that used to be in legal custody. And that's what got me in trouble. Oh, shoot. Wow. Whew, so it must be different every state or something. Because I know for a fact if I had not mentioned that I had other kids in legal custody, he would have came straight home with no problem. Because literally at the table they say, oh, mom mentioned during a social worker visit that at the hospital that she had other kids that were in legal custody, and that's what ultimately started this case. And that's what I think that's what did it. And so when I was told that, I was like, oh, wow. But my tube's tied now, so I ain't got to worry about that no more. But in the same token, like, I would never speak too much where I don't need to. I learned my lesson. Don't say nothing. If he hurt himself and I got to take him to the hospital, if he have a fever and I got to take him to the hospital and I know that I gave him Tylenol or whatever else to break the fever, don't ever mention that you had a case. Be quiet. Let them do what they need to do as doctors so your baby can come home with you after they check him out. I guarantee you, I'm going to keep my lips sealed when he come home. And really, I want to move the hell out of Akron for real. Yep, we live and we learn, and I've definitely learned. And I won't do that shit no more. I will never mention that shit. I won't even ever mention this case. Damages and scholarship for Xi'K, your pain and stuff. I think so too. But one person saying they have immunity, which means you can't sue them. And then other people saying, yeah, you can sue them. But they called this case dependency. They didn't call it neglect or child abuse. It was dependency, which meant I had other kids in the system. But my kids that was in the system were grown. And they were aging out. And the case been closed for past 10 years. Yeah, I hope he won't. I hope he won't remember. I just, at first I used to be kind of jealous. Like, he gonna remember her. And she be saying how he got a little buddy at her house because, she gets to keep the other baby, I guess. It's going to be every blue moon. It's not going to be all the time where you watch him. It's not. And I don't even want it to be every blue moon because I'm going to be very cautious and careful. I'm not going to be quick to be like, well, I got to watch him. Can you come get him? No. I'll struggle it out and just figure out whatever the hell I need to figure out at that point. Yep, I pray he won't remember it happening. Even here, we are told not to take the child to the hospital unless the doctor's office closed because they will call CPS. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't want no contact. I'm not even trying to be funny because at the end of the day, ultimately, your check say the county pays you, which is welfare, for the child, and because the child is ultimately a ward of the state, and you are employed by Children's Services. So the fact that both of those are connected, yeah, I don't know about that. And then, like, it just, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm just going to have to suffer if I can't figure out what's going on, or if I'm sick, I'm just going to have to be sick till I figure it out. They shouldn't be asking about any of your other kids, none of their business. And your child's father's child, you shouldn't let him have anything to do with the child because he's a bum and no help. Oh, how long do I have to go? Until December. So I asked them, so when we were sitting at the table last week, we discussed like putting him on my case and stuff for like the food benefits and making sure the WIC goes to me, and the foster mom was like, oh, I have his WIC card. I got one too because I was pregnant. So I don't even need your WIC card. We could just transfer the case from her hands to my WIC card that I have from when I was pregnant. I don't even have to take yours. You can use that for the other baby. And they said December, before Christmas. He'll be home before Christmas. So he may not be home on his birthday, which is the 4th of December, but he'll be home before Christmas, which means I need to start Christmas shopping. Um, why so long? 2, because they got a file. They were sitting around the table talking about filing for the sunset hearing, which is like the permanency plan, which means him coming home. And they have to file 7 to 14 days before. My last court date is December the 18th. So they have to file a week to 2 weeks for permanency plan for him to come home. And hopefully don't nobody forget to do me, because I'm going to be pissed, because that means he won't come home in December. But business is business. I'm going to trust them. But they didn't say why so long. They just told me it would be a year and that I had to finish my case plan. They need to just send him home already. They dragging it out. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all, we just now starting. I only had 1 overnight so far. But, 2, another reason why they dragging it out is because just to throw him to me right now. See, I had a hard time this Saturday getting him to go down for a nap. And that could be a lot. So they're trying to make sure I can get the grasp of it. I don't even know. A whole year for what? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just calming down with getting upset about stuff. Only if the child has broken bones or something like that. But even when they just made me turn my granddaughter over to her mother after mom had a child with multiple broken bones. You know what? Oh, during my case, I've heard so much where people have had their kid in custody at the same place that I had my kid in custody at. And I'm talking about the same thing you was talking about with broken bones. And they sent that baby home to the biological mother, and she was the one that caused it. And they said that the social worker was not, she was new and didn't know what to do, so she just sent the baby home and was trying to close the case. Like, why come I couldn't get you as a social worker? Will your other kids be around their sibling and they should have sent him home since summer? You have proved that you are a good mother. And that's true. Even my social worker said, your reunification plan, I've had lots of them, but yours was my favorite out of the whole time that I've been doing reunification cases. And I'm like, what? I've just basically wowed everybody at Children's Services. Like, I'm like, that's a shame. Like, and I told them, thank you for allowing me to show you that I'm a good mom, rather than you reading that paper and making me go through everything they was asking you to make me go through. Because they asked them to reverse, reverse, and take me from unsupervised back to supervised. They, like, literally told them basically I'm a piss poor mom. And the way they wrote that shit up, he should be in a foster care for the rest of his life. But I had a good social worker, and her supervisor was the shit. So they both talked and was like, no, we're not going to do that. I don't think she's what they're saying she is. I think she's very intelligent, and we're not going to roll with that. And they let me show them, and look at what I did on this case. I ain't had not one complaint. So they didn't listen to what them people said. The more he stayed with her, the harder it is going to be for you and him to bond and connect. Oh, man. Oh, I hate hearing stuff like that. I know it's only going to be till December. I don't want to think like that. Oh, my other kids doing it. They work two and three jobs. My son a manager. My daughter worked 2 jobs. Oh, they already started. Last Saturday, I had my first overnight. This Saturday would be my second overnight. I'm getting 4 hours. I'm getting 4 hours, 3 days a week. So he's with me most of the time now. And then it'll progress from 1 overnight. But the supervisor and my social worker said we're only going to do 3 weeks of one weekend. And then I guess it'll progress to 2 and more hours. So I did start my overnights. I had my first overnight last Saturday. Which he went home, what's today? Monday. He went home yesterday at 8 p.m. So yeah, I started my overnights already. Man, whew, I'm telling you, it's been a journey. And I'm thankful for y'all sticking with me, because I swear I don't know where I would be if I didn't have y'all to talk to. It was fun. We just had an issue with putting him to bed because he wasn't used to his atmosphere. But In due time, it'll do what it's supposed to do. He went to her house. Your house is home. I know that's... And you know what? I try to keep that in mind and say that when I say that. I try not to say he went back home. I try to say he went back to the foster mom's house or he went back to his temporary placement. I try to call it temporary placement. Here is home. See his name up there on the wall above his crib? This home. So, yeah. But let me get on off here. And, yep. So, let me get off here. And I will talk to y'all. I'm going to try to put out a vlog. I'm going to put out a vlog tomorrow afternoon around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Thank you, Capri. Hey. Yeah, but I'm going to put this vlog out tomorrow afternoon, 12:30, 1 a.m. I mean, 1 p.m. And, yeah, I'm going to be spending some time with baby boy tomorrow. See, I only had... He went home yesterday. I skipped a day today, and he come right back tomorrow. See how that go? And then on Friday, I skip Friday, then he comes Saturday, and go back to her house Sunday. So, yes, I came a very long way. You're welcome. No problem. Are y'all ready for the vlog? When y'all want me to put it out? I be scared to put vlogs out at this time of night because I be thinking it's not going to do no views unless people off work or they not too sleepy to go to bed. So I was thinking about adding a little pie part. The pie is him eating the pie macaroni in there. But I kept that clip out because I was scared to put that out. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was feeding him with a spork instead of a baby spoon. But I was very careful trying to, like, you know, make sure I didn't poke him or nothing. Yep. His letters above his crib. Yep. Everybody love it. And he has lights. Fairy lights. So at night we cut those on to make it a mood. And that's what we do. Yup, I love that his room is decorated. He got his little blanket draped over his bed with his name on it. Like, I want it to feel like home to him. I can't wait to move out of here, though. I know that much. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here, for real. So, I need to be putting in applications in other places. But, yeah, I will see y'all. And I'm going to put this vlog out tomorrow. Girl, your baby is coming home. Yes. Coming home in December. I don't know. So, I wonder how long it's going to take. Yeah, I need to... These dummies said I got to wait till he 1 year old. I don't even have a tub to bathe him in. I got a baby tub. Now I done resorted to putting him in a sink and giving him a bath because, like, my back be hurting. My back hurt to sit on the floor and give him a bath inside that baby tub, inside that shower, because I don't have a tub. I need a 2-bedroom, and I need a bathroom with a tub to bathe my baby. Like, And then he be in the kitchen sink, stiff-legging me, not want to sit down in the water. Like, y'all, these people, But I'm definitely about to, let me see. I will have to wait till December the 4th. Like, right before December the 4th, I'm going to put in. Yes, thank you to everybody who supported. I'm so thankful. Y'all don't know how much I sit. And, yep, I'm using a sink because I don't know how long it's going to be before he get too big for that sink because he a big boy. Before he get too big for that sink. But sitting on that floor, putting the baby tub on the shower floor, that should be hurting my back, child. Because, And so I just give him a bath in the sink now. And, yeah. And y'all don't know, like I was saying, how much I literally cry when I think about, when I see all them pop. I don't get no negative comments on my channel at all. At all. And so, like, that shit be making me cry because it make me emotional. Like, damn, I don't get not one negative comment. I mean, some of them be hidden, but I don't pay them no attention. And thank you for being proud of me. That y'all have definitely helped me through this. Because I swear, if I wouldn't have got on YouTube, I would have been depressed. So, yeah. But I'm going to get out of here. It's been an hour. I've been saying I'm going to get off. I'm going to get off. And ain't got off yet. And I need to wrap all this wig up, and because I just put it on tonight and threw it in like a top ponytail and scrubbed my face. Yeah, it doesn't. Some girl came on my channel talking about she had a video for me. I didn't even pay that little girl no attention. All I said was, thank you. I bought it off of Amazon, and they shipped it within a few hours. I didn't even know they shipped that fast. And I put it on, and I'm melting my lace, which is why this headband is on. And then I'm going to do my little baby hairs probably tomorrow because I don't feel like doing it tonight. But yeah. And I got my lashes ready to go for tomorrow. He don't come till 11 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah. I'm going to see y'all. I'm going to put this vlog out tomorrow, 1:30, 2 o'clock. Be looking for it, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to set a time for 2:30. Yes, Charlene, you're going to have to watch the playback because I'm about to get off now. Hopefully, you'll be able to watch the playback. It should immediately do it. I'm going to monetize this and let this go. Thank you, G-Baby. I really appreciate that. Like, y'all be sending gifts. Like, I'm telling you, it's days when I go out this door and I'll be tripping over boxes. Like, who sent the gift today? Y'all be going ham with the registry, and y'all ain't been buying no cheap shit. Not one thing did y'all buy off this list cheap. Like a whole high chair, the holder, the sheets, because they was Mickey Mouse. You know, they charge an arm and a leg for them. Y'all done got him custom made stuff, sheets, brand new clothing wardrobe. That's just like so dope to me, and it makes me cry to think that I actually have that kind of support when I don't have family. I didn't even have a baby shower for him, and I felt like I had one with doing YouTube. Like, what? I got no family. Nobody give a damn about that I had a new baby. They don't give a fuck. I very seldomly post on Facebook. And then you got bitches asking my other kids about my baby. Talking about how you feel about your mom having another baby. Bitch, you don't think that's distasteful to ask my kid how they feel about me having another baby? What is it that you want them to say? They love their little brother. That's how they feel. Thank you. Yes, Capri. God is so good. And I never in a million years would I have thought that I would get on here crying about my son just shy of a year ago, and everybody would flock to like supporting me, because I did not have that. Like, that was at a time when my baby dad walked away from me to be like, oh, you got it, you do it on your own, get him a potty, so start potty training. He can start at 10 months. Oh, girl, don't get me started, because I really will. Oh yeah, be wanting to gossip. And that's why, I ain't gonna lie, that's why I be posting on my story on purpose. My baby being at home with me, I be doing that shit on purpose. So those that think about or assume that he in custody, that you don't really know because you ain't talked to me. So you seeing him with me at home on my fucking story. That's why I be posting stories. Because that's for them nosy motherfuckers that don't know what's going on. Yep, I had another baby in. So, yep. And I'm so thankful. Yes, gross. Talking about how you feel about your mom. I know she had another baby. First of all, we're not even friends on Facebook. So what do that mean? That means you be searching my name in the Facebook search and looking at my page. Stalking my page to see what I got going on. Because I ain't spoke to you in about, what, 7 or 8 years. That's horrible. That you want to spy on what I'm doing when the whole time she part of the reason why my kids went with Pearl. Your prayers were answered and you did it on your own. You put the work in. Yes, so true. I was like, what? You know how many people I used to watch and watch them gather support from their supporters? I thought when I put that video of me crying about losing custody of my son, it was only going to get like 20, 30 something views. And it went up 80,000 views. And everybody just gathered around, supported, asked questions. I answered them no matter how much it hurted for me to answer the question. And it's just been up from there. And I'm just so happy. And I guess this is like God's plan. Like, for me to be inspiring. Like, I even sat at the table and told the social worker and her supervisor, whoever was at that table this week, I said, they asked me what kind of money I get, and I said I get paid from one other income, and then I said I do YouTube, and they was like, well, what do you do on YouTube? I said I inspire, and I kept it real and I kept it honest. I said I inspire people through my case, and I talk about how I start, how I end up with a case, and I let them see me beating the case of getting my baby back, and I get paid from doing YouTube. I just kept it G, and they thought that that was great that I was doing that. Yup, trying to figure it out. Oh, I think my time is now though. I think God done said you done had enough. I got something great for you, and I'm gonna try to do it as much as I can. Yes, I think I had a young lady come to me in the comments the other day, and I felt so bad for her. She said I did the same thing you did, and I tried to be proactive, and it didn't work. They didn't give a damn. And I said, change your social worker, do something. Don't let it stick that way. Cause like they did the same thing to me when I lost my kids some years ago. I was being proactive, went to parenting class, I took a certificate. They put me in anger management because I pushed the guardian ad litem because she tried to hug me after I lost custody of my kids. And they put me in anger management. I bought the certificate, and I bought the certificate for parenting class. And the judge literally looked me in my face and said, Miss Saunders, thank you for doing this in a timely manner, but failure to thrive is very serious, so we're still going to remove the children. Well, what the fuck you make me do a whole case plan for a year and a half for? What was that for? You made me do this for nothing? So, yes. Yep, I'm trying to be motivational because not everybody. I hate when people make they life look so perfect. There's people over here struggling, and during your struggle, you can motivate somebody else, and that's just what it is with me. So I'm not over here trying to act priest. I'm broke, living in low income. I get a monthly income from SSI. I do YouTube. It don't pay that much, but it gives me something to look forward to. And then I'm trying to move into another housing until my YouTube do what it need to do to grow on it. And then also I'm trying to go to school, like so I can be behind somebody's scenes being a producer of a television show or something. So I'm just trying to work out what it is that I want to do. But I'm really hearted on like being a producer or editor for a TV show or being inspiring. I want to do something. Maybe I'll be the next Oprah talking to people who have been through what I've been through. Somebody come sit on my couch and we do some Wendy Williams type of thing. And I give out resources and help people. You never know, you know. But yeah. So I will see y'all. And be looking for this vlog tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm going to edit a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Popeyes where I was feeding him the Popeyes in there. Oh, yeah, and doing interviews. Oh, shoot. G, baby, your house got caught in a hurricane thingy? I've been hearing about that. Jeez. Oh, yeah, I want to do a podcast. I did a podcast before. If you follow me on Instagram, my first podcast is called Journey to Jesus, where I talk about how I how I got into being God-fearing or believing in God. So, like, that first podcast is really awesome, but I never went back to doing it because just stuff started changing in North Carolina. Oh, my God. Dang. You know, the only story I got into with hurricanes was Hurricane Katrina. I don't know if y'all ever seen Katrina Babies on HBO Max. Oh my God. I want to watch that again. It was so like touching. And I was just sitting there watching that movie and all like, wow, them people don't know. If I lived in New Orleans, I would have been one of the dead people because like I can't swim. Man, are you safe? Are you safe, G baby? A hurricane in North Carolina. I gotta look that up and see what's going on with that. But yep, I'm gonna talk to y'all. Staying with family. Oh my God. So your house got flooded? Wow. Ooh, I'm about to be YouTubing the floods in North Carolina then to see how bad it was. That's crazy. Stuff like that be interesting to me. Like, what? How? Damn. Did you have to go to another part of North Carolina? Oh, man. That's tough. Ooh. I wouldn't know what to do if I... And my dumb self want to go live in New Orleans. Cars got flung into the buildings because of the winds. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. That sounds horrible. See, I wouldn't know what to do. And I'm talking about something. I want to go to New Orleans. I want to live in New Orleans. No, I don't. Because I can't swim, and New Orleans be having hurricanes. Man, I'll be watching Katrina babies, and I'll be like, man, I really would have been one of them dead folks because I can't swim. And I'm glad everybody that was in that, I'm glad y'all made it, because what? Y'all stronger than me, because I wouldn't know. I'd have been panicking, and I'd be living by myself all the damn time. My daughter texted me. Let me see. Huh? Girl, I don't know. You probably don't have a birthmark. Because I remember Jaheem's was on his butt. Ezekiel doesn't have one either. Mine's is on my neck. My daughter asking me where her birthmark at. Oh my God. He probably does have an additional one. But I know the one when he was born was on his butt. She asking me where her birthmark at. Huh? I don't think you had a birthmark. Mom, where's my birthmark? No, it's not F you. I just don't remember where your birthmark is, girl. This girl asking me where her birthmark is. Kids. You 18 asking me where your birthmark at. I don't know. Yeah, after I saw Barrel Flatten Island, where I'm from, I wouldn't wish anybody experienced the one, especially since we had the volcano eruption last year. Right. Tell my mom where my birthmark. How I'm supposed to know? Like, I just remember my first son's is on his butt because it was a Mongolian spot. And she said, no, it's on his chest. I don't know. And I don't even know where Xi'K birthmark at. Next time I'm about to give him a bath, I'm going to have to examine him. Because I didn't have time to find anything before he got took. Yeah. Hurricane. Ooh, don't never stay where it's hurricane season at. Whew. Do rent be low because it's in an area that can have hurricanes? And I still want to, I don't know, I might just, oh no, they still be charging? I would think that rent is real cheap, like somewhere like New Orleans that's like flood susceptible or whatever you call it. Cause what? Don't charge me high ass rent and it got a chance of being taken by a hurricane or flooded. That's crazy. Let me get off of here. Insurance don't cover. What? So you don't get none of your stuff back? Oh, hell no. I done lost my shit. Damn. Yeah, because that's too much damage. And if it happened all the time, they would never, them companies would never have no money. Well, let me get off of here. I will talk to y'all and be looking for this vlog tomorrow at 1:30, 2 o'clock. Let me talk to this little girl of mine. Love and light. Yes. Love and light, G baby, for real. I hope stuff get better. Good night, y'all. I love y'all so much. And I'm going to try not to go so long without another live. But it's some videos coming. And my hair done, so I shouldn't have no problem. That shouldn't be an excuse. But I will see y'all. I love y'all too.